base my free kick on Ronaldo, hit the ball by the valve and it moves. So what do you do? Top corner, top bin zone.
That, my friends, is a young Mason Mount who has been at Chelsea since he was 6 years old, but I think this summer it is time for him to end that 18-year period. In this video I'm going to be telling you why I think Mason Mount should leave Chelsea, and I'm going to tell you who I think he should join. If you do enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, and if you are new to the channel, I'd really appreciate if you could subscribe. I said Mason Mount should leave Chelsea. He might not even have a choice, which is crazy to say considering how good he was under both Thomas Tuchel and Frank Lampard. Mason Mount broke into the Chelsea team after a successful loan spell at Derby County. He got into the team under Frank Lampard, who was his manager at Derby, and although he took his time, he did eventually excel. That Frank Lampard Chelsea side didn't have much success in terms of trophies, but it was a young, exciting side. It had the likes of Tammy Abraham, Fikayo Tomori, and at the centre of it, Mason Mount. Mount solidified himself as a starter for Chelsea week in, week out. He was living the dream, playing for his local club, loved by the fans, everything was going perfect, and then Frank Lampard was sacked. The new manager was not a problem though, as Thomas Tuchel was also a fan of him, and Mason Mount continued to play week in, week out for Chelsea. Chelsea went on to win the Champions League under Thomas Tuchel. Mason Mount scored 2 goals in their Champions League run. To be at this club since so young, it has been my dream to win a major trophy. That is what Mason Mount said after winning the Champions League. Mason Mount followed up that Champions League win with a fantastic season, scoring 11 goals and getting 10 assists. If you compare that to Phil Foden, who got 9 goals and 5 assists in the same Premier League season, and Bukayo Saka, who got 11 goals and 7 assists, Mason Mount comes out on top in terms of stats. Mason Mount was one of Chelsea's best players, if not their best players. Things could only get better. The following season, Thomas Tuchel was sacked and things only got worse. The stat that illustrates Mason Mount's downfall in such a brilliant way is the fact that Mason Mount averaged a goal involvement every 291 minutes last season. This season, it's every 716 minutes. Mason Mount has made 23 Premier League appearances this season. Of those 23, he has only completed the full game 7 times, 2 of which were under Thomas Tuchel. Even before all the reports of Mason Mount potentially leaving Chelsea in the summer, it was quite obvious that Graham Potter was clearly not a fan. And even if Graham Potter was a fan, he did like the player, he clearly didn't fit his style of play, and he wasn't getting as much minutes as he would have in previous Premier League seasons. Potter went into the January transfer market and bought players that play in a similar position, the likes of João Felix, Mykhailo Mudryk, Madueke. With just over 12 months left on his contract, you would feel it is time for Mason Mount to leave Chelsea. With January signings like Madueke, Mudryk, João Felix, there isn't going to be enough playtime for Mason Mount, and he has to leave Chelsea. But where should he go? I've picked out 3 clubs that I could see Mason Mount joining this summer. And don't worry, by the way, I have made them semi-realistic. I've based them off rumours and things that I could actually see happening, because I've seen rumours of him going to Atletico Madrid in a swap deal with João Felix. I'm sorry, that is not realistic. Who could actually see that happening? Number 1, Bayern Munich. I've already mentioned in this video how Thomas Tuchel is a fan of Mason Mount. It just so happens Thomas Tuchel has recently been appointed Bayern Munich manager. Thomas Müller is still a fantastic player. He's still playing a key role for Bayern Munich, but it's not like he's getting any younger. Mason Mount, on the other hand, is quite young, and I do think he could fill in as an understudy for Thomas Müller in that Reimdeuter role. Mount is definitely on the level where he would be able to battle for places versus the likes of Musiala, Gnabry, Sané. He's on that level and could definitely get playing time at such a great club that is Bayern Munich, and he definitely would win trophies. And there's also the bonus, he already knows the manager's system and style of play. For me, this would be a fantastic signing for Bayern Munich and a brilliant move for Mason Mount. The next club I have is Liverpool, and when I first saw this transfer rumour, I thought that would be a terrible signing for Liverpool. I'm aware they want a midfielder, but that's not the kind of player they want, and the more and more I think about it, maybe Mason Mount would be perfect for Liverpool. Mount is a player that's never struggled for injuries. He's already Premier League proven. He has 12 months left in his contract, so he wouldn't be too expensive. He's a homegrown player. Liverpool have lacked goals from midfield under Jurgen Klopp. The only players that have really done that for him is Phil Coutinho and a prime Adam Lallana. Mason Mount would definitely be a player capable of scoring goals from midfield, and if Jurgen Klopp wants that, maybe that is the evolution in midfield they might just need. My third, final, and most unrealistic is Manchester United. If they are going to spend big in the summer, and I do think they will, it's probably going to be on a striker, whether it be Harry Kane or Victor Osimhen. But if Man United were to make a second big signing, I do think Mason Mount is a real possibility. He could fill in as cover for Bruno Fernandes, and I do think he could play in that 8 role to replace Christian Eriksen. I see this one being unlikely because I don't think Man United would go out and pay the money for him, and I also think it would be a bad move for Mason Mount because I don't think he would get as much minutes as he would get at Bayern Munich or Liverpool. Those Although if he was guaranteed the minutes at Old Trafford, it definitely would be a good move to make considering how good Man United have been under Erik ten Hag. But let me know what you think in the comments. Where do you think Mason Mount will end up in the summer? Do you think he should leave Chelsea? Will he even leave Chelsea? Will he stick it out and battle for his place to become a starter yet again? Thank you all so much for watching the video. It is much appreciated. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next one.